Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. If y'all have been keeping up with the community tab, y'all saw that Adam Pearce has one major announcement to start off the opening of the comeback to Raw after Backlash. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been able to post one of these Universe Mode episodes, but Adam Pearce has spoken to me backstage and he was like, you know what, I'm going to make this announcement right here, right now, to open the start of Raw, to get the crowd pumped up for what we have in store for the WWE Universe. Let's hear what Adam Pearce has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Monday Night Raw. I know we've been gone for a while, but we are finally back, and I got some phenomenal news for y'all. I stand before you tonight with an announcement of monumental proportions. It is my distinct honor to unveil to you all the inception of a prestigious tournament that will reshape the landscape of our women's division. Introducing the Queen's Crown Tournament. This tournament will see the most talented and determined women in our roster compete in a series of grueling matches, all with one ultimate prize in mind. The winner of the Queen's Crown Tournament will not only be crowned as our queen, but will also earn a guaranteed contract for a Women's World Championship match at any time, any place. This tournament will showcase the strength, skill, and resilience of our female superstars, and I have no doubt that it will be a spectacle to behold. So, to all the women in our locker room, I say this: prepare yourselves, for the journey to royalty begins now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. Oh man, it feels so good to say that after quite the hiatus from Universe Mode. It feels so good to be back. And like I said in the community tab, Adam Pearce had that amazing announcement at the beginning of the show to announce the Queen's Crown Tournament. So it's going to be very, very exciting to see which one of our superstars will be able to make it to the top. Y'all saw the bracket. We got Blair Davenport. I believe this is probably her first ever appearance actually here in Universe Mode, and like I say all the time, she's here to make a statement. She is here to show what she can do. She is here to show that she is the one meant to join the WWE locker room, or the main roster locker room, and show this roster what's up. And that's what Blair Davenport is doing here. Blair Davenport, she is very, very well known. She's very, very well known in her NXT days, and we know exactly what she can do. So it's gonna be very, very fun to see what exactly she has in store for us for this tournament. She's gonna be going up against Gigi Dolin, and Gigi Dolin, she's very well known here in Universe Mode. Gigi Dolin has had quite a couple of matches here in Universe Mode, and she has won a couple matches, and she has lost a couple matches, but she's still ready to go. So all four of these rounds, this is how it's going to work. There's going to be 4 rounds. There's going to be 4 quarterfinal rounds. So the 4 quarterfinal rounds going to be, as y'all saw, Gigi Dolin versus Blair Davenport. Whoever wins moves up into the semifinals, and then whoever wins the next women's qualifying match for the Queen's Crown Tournament will move up to that same slot. And this is how it's going to work. It's going to be 2 qualifying matches per episode, so we're gonna have 2 qualifying matches in this episode: Gigi Dolin, Blair Davenport, and then our second one that y'all saw earlier on the screen. I don't have it open, but it's gonna be 2 rounds of this episode, and then in the next episode we'll do our next 2 rounds on the second side of the bracket. We'll call it the B side of the bracket, and then whenever they come together, they'll move up into the semifinals, and whoever wins those semifinal matches will go on to the finals to compete at our next pay-per-view in order to go for the title of Queen, along as a contract for a championship match at any time, any place. So Charlotte Flair has to keep her eyes wide open for whenever one of these women wins this tournament, because they can literally, it's kind of like a Money in the Bank. It's kind of like a Money in the Bank contract. So we had the men's Money in the Bank match. John Cena won that, by the way. And the Queen's Crown tournament it's basically the same thing, but with excluding the ladders. It's just gonna be a big tournament, and it's gonna be for a contract for any time, any place for that title shot. So it's gonna be very exciting to see which one of these women will win, which one of these superstars will win this tournament and go after Charlotte Flair and be crowned queen. It's gonna be very exciting to see what happens then. But our next pay-per-view, I think I'll have an announcement for our pay-per-view in the next couple of days of what the next pay-per-view is going to be, and then Adam Pearce, I have to discuss with Adam Pearce about what we're going to do about that pay-per-view. But Gigi Dolin already starting off strong, taking control of this match, taking all the control towards Blair Davenport's left leg there. Excuse me. Oh man, it's been a while since I've done it. Recorded Universe Mode, and my commentary has not gotten any better. But you know what? That's okay. We're still working it through. But Gigi Dolin going after Blair Davenport's arm there, and now Gigi Dolin trying to go for a neck wrench there in order to try to get some more damage onto Davenport here. Davenport, she's very well known NXT, former NXT Women's Tag Champion, I believe, if I remember correctly. But she's ready to go. But Blair Davenport, she has what it takes to be the one to win this tournament. She has what it takes to be the next our inaugural queen here in Universe Mode, and just having the opportunity to win this match in order to become queen, to receive the title of queen, and to also receive that contract. It's gonna be very, very exciting. It's gonna be very, very nerve-wracking for Charlotte Flair, knowing that we know how good Charlotte Flair is, but you never know. Charlotte Flair could get caught off guard, and whoever wins this tournament could cash in their contract and go after Charlotte Flair while she's down for the count. You never know. But Gigi Dolin still in control of this match here, and now going straight to the back, Blair Davenport here, now stomping all over Davenport, and now Davenport getting back up, taking control of this match, dropping Gigi Dolin onto the mat there. And now Blair Davenport kicking Gigi Dolin, but Gigi Dolin's like, nah, going after the leg of once again, but no, Blair Davenport said no. Going after Gigi Dolin, now going after the right arm of Gigi here. Gigi's in a bit of a struggle here, is a bit of a pickle here, but Blair Davenport is going to do whatever it takes to become our inaugural queen here. She's going to do whatever it takes to become the inaugural queen and be able to receive that opportunity, because gaining that opportunity could be a huge star. Oh my god, big suplex onto Gigi Dolin. It could be a huge opportunity for any of these women in order to become our next champion here. But Blair Davenport trying to take control of the match, going for a lockup there, but Gigi said no, and throwing Davenport right out of the ring here. And now Gigi Dolin going after Davenport once again and throwing Davenport right back into the ring. Gigi Dolin trying to figure out what to do next. Dolin stomping all over Davenport here, and now going after the left leg of Davenport yet again. Oh man, that's gotta hurt. And now an inside cradle there by Davenport, but Gigi Dolin says no and gets out of it. Now Davenport trying to figure out what to do, going for a big kick, getting her into the corner here, and a big elbow by Gigi Dolin saying, no, I ain't gonna let you do anything to me. And now Gigi Dolin, big suplex. Big snap suplex there onto Davenport. Davenport really trying to feel the pain. A big knee to the face of Davenport here. And a big left hand. Oh man, Gigi Dolin's not playing around here, man. Gigi Dolin, she wants this opportunity. She wants to win this match. She wants to do what she can do. She's been seen around in Universe Mode. She has won like one or two matches, I remember correctly, but she has lost most of her matches. So she's here to make a statement. She's here to prove that she can compete with all the other women in the locker room here, with all the big dogs, I guess you could say, in the locker room here. But Gigi Dolin, she can do just that, and she can just get control back of this match. Once again, Blair Davenport's stacking her in the corner there, but now big lockup between both women, and now Gigi Dolin dragging her into the ropes there. And now Gigi Dolin going after the left arm, right. Oh my god, I keep getting my left and right mixed up. I don't know why. Going big right hand and a big Russian leg sweep to take down Gigi Dolin kind of go for submission there, but Davenport just luckily was on the ropes there, so she wasn't able to get the full effect of that move there. But Davenport not playing around, keeping Dolin in the corner here. By Davenport going for a big move here. She's gonna be able to hit it successfully. Davenport with a huge submission. No, big move. Is she gonna be able to get Gigi Dolin down? 1, 2. No, Dolin kicks out. If I remember correctly, that's Dolin's own move. I really gotta learn these finishers moves and stuff like that. I gotta write these down or something. And now Gigi Dolin getting it right back at her. Gigi Dolin going for the finisher here. It's not gonna be it for Davenport. 2, 3. Gigi Dolin is gonna be moving forward in the Queen's Crown tournament. Gigi Dolin is going to be going into the semifinals. Our first superstar to get into the semifinals and qualify for the semifinals. Big congratulations to Gigi Dolin. Let's see what she can do for the rest of this tournament. It's going to be very exciting to see what Gigi Dolin has in store, who her opponent's going to be for the semifinals. Ladies and gentlemen, next up we hear from the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, following his victory at Backlash. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Last time on Universe Mode, he went up against Drew McIntyre to defend his WWE Championship and came out on top, retaining his WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre put on one hell of a fight, but Cody Rhodes was able to pull one over on him and get him with that 1, 2, 3 to successfully retain that WWE title around his waist. Cody Rhodes has been doing a phenomenal job of keeping that title around his waist. He's had a couple of defenses since WrestleMania, not too many. Actually, I think he's really only had one, if we're being completely honest. But just that one match that he had showed what he is capable of. It showed that he can pull a fast one on his opponents. It's going to be very intriguing to see what the future holds or has in store for Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes, he's been wanting this championship for who knows how long, and he has been fighting back and forth between multiple opponents to finally get back to the top, and he finally was able to win that championship back at WrestleMania when he went up against Randy freaking Orton. He was able to take down the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton's a bit hurt right now, so he hasn't been here, but he will be back hopefully soon. But Cody Rhodes, he has something to say, and he's going to speak on the future of what the title has in store for him. So let's listen to what Cody Rhodes may have to say. So, New York, what do you want to talk about? This past episode on Backlash, I stood toe-to-toe with one of the toughest competitors here in Universe Mode, in Drew McIntyre. And after a hellacious battle, I walked out still your WWE Champion. But as much as I enjoyed that victory, I know that this journey is far from over. The story isn't just about winning this title, it's about defending it with honor, pride, and everything I've got. So what's next for me? Who's going to step up and challenge the American Night? What the hell? Is that CM Punk? Oh my god, it's been... Last time we saw CM Punk was at WrestleMania after he took that victory over Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. CM Punk is back in Universe Mode, everyone, and he is here to challenge the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But the question is, what is his motivation? What is Cody Rhodes to expect from the best in the world in CM Punk? CM Punk hasn't been here in so long. It feels so good to see him back here in Universe Mode. And to be the next challenger, it seems like, to Cody Rhodes' challenge just now. It's going to be very, very exciting to see what's going to happen or what's going to transpire between both CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. CM Punk looks like he has a new attitude on him, and he looks like he has many things to say. So it's going to be very exciting to see what exactly CM Punk's going to have to say to our champion here in Cody Rhodes, and how's Cody Rhodes going to respond. CM Punk being back here in Universe Mode is a spectacle, man. Like it's gonna be great to have CM Punk back. We knew how good CM Punk was in the past season, and him being back here in Universe Mode, especially starting off strong by coming out here and interrupting Cody Rhodes, our WWE champion. Rhodes must feel disrespected from that. He couldn't finish his dialogue. I don't think CM Punk cares, so he is here to show the crowd what he is, who he is, and why he's here. So let's hear what CM Punk has to say. Cody, congratulations on your win at Backlash. You showed the world why you deserve to be the WWE champion. But let's be honest, that victory over McIntyre, it was just a fluke. You see, Cody, I've been watching you, and while you've been riding high on this fairy tale journey of yours, I've been biding my time. At WrestleMania, I made my mark, and now it's time for me to take my rightful place at the top. You know, Punk, I've got nothing but respect for you. You're one of the best to ever step foot in this ring. But if you think you can just walk in here and belittle my accomplishments, you've got another thing coming. Respect? Respect is earned, Cody. And as far as I'm concerned, you're just keeping my title warm. You think your story is something special? I've written the book on being the best in this business. I didn't come back to play nice. I came back to take what's mine. If you want a shot at this title, Punk, you don't have to play mind games. Just step up and challenge me. Mind games? I'm not playing mind games, Cody. I'm just stating facts. You and your little victory lap, it ends now. It's going to be CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, and I promise you, I'm going to show the world that you're nothing but a paper champion. But you know, it will be on my time. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here, folks. CM Punk has officially challenged Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship, but it will be on his time. Oh man, we can't wait to see more of CM Punk. Big welcome back to the best in the world, CM Punk. Up next, we have DIY going 2-on-2 with the Bloodline. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next match. It's going to be DIY versus the Bloodline. Oh man, this is going to be the second match we've ever seen of DIY going 2-on-2 with their opponents, because after the reformation of DIY not too long ago, like I believe it was towards the end of last season, or maybe the beginning of this season, that DIY got back together. Johnny Gargano was a little bit stressed out, and Tommaso Ciampa came out and was talking to him, was like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" And then Johnny Gargano was like, "You know, it's been a while since we've won some gold, man, and I kind of want to reform this team," and therefore Ciampa and Gargano reformed DIY, and they're here to see what they can do and make a statement. They want to become the next champions. I mean, that's really anybody in the tag team division, any team in the tag team division. Everybody in the tag team division wants that opportunity to become champion, become the face of the tag team division. Our current champions right now is Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. But Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano, they are looking to make some gold, or not make some gold, but win some gold. So it's going to be very, very intriguing to see how far they can get into that potential opportunity. And they're going to be facing off against the Bloodline, making the first ever appearance on the first episode of Season 2. Roman Reigns made his return at WrestleMania to attack Seth Rollins. And ever since then, they've been trying to take over the locker room in the back. So Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, if Roman Reigns is here, that just means the entire Bloodline is going to be here, and that being Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and the wise man, Paul Heyman. So Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, this is going to be their first ever tag team match here in Universe Mode. It's going to be exciting to see what they can do, and if they can make a statement here in Universe Mode. Are they an actual threat here in Universe Mode, or are they just here are they just here for show? That's the question, but this is going to be the first ever match we ever see between the Bloodline, or with the Bloodline rather. It's going to be very, very intriguing to see what's going to happen here? Roman Reigns is not going to be here right now, but he'll be making an appearance hopefully soon. But Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, their priority right now is to go up against DIY and try to move up in the ranks to become the next #1 contenders for Sami Zayn and Jey Uso. This isn't a #1 contenders match. No, this is going to be a match to show off what these two teams can do as a unit. So the DIY, Solo Sikoa, DIY, Bloodline, first time ever head-to-head. Let's see what they can do here in Universe Mode. So Jimmy Uso starting off the match with Johnny Gargano, and both men starting off with a huge lockup. Johnny Gargano starting it off strong by throwing Jimmy Uso into the corner here. Big left hand to Jimmy Uso there, and Johnny Gargano already using the turnbuckles to an advantage. Johnny Gargano with a huge move onto Jimmy Uso and a big splash off the middle rope there. Jimmy Uso trying to grab Johnny Gargano trying to grab Jimmy, but no, Jimmy said no, but Gargano said no right back, reversing the move he was about to hit, and now Gargano going after Jimmy Uso. Gargano, he has this energy about him that he wants to be the best. And if he has that mentality, I bet you Tommaso Ciampa also has that mentality, and that's gonna be really, really good to have in the tag team division, because if both men know how to work well together, it's going to really benefit them in the end. And Tommaso Ciampa with a huge neck breaker on Jimmy Uso, already going for the pin. Is that going to be able to take Jimmy Uso down? 1, 2, no. Jimmy Uso kicks out. Jimmy already taking the brunt of this move here. And Tommaso Ciampa trying to go for a knee, but Jimmy Uso is able to get out of the way. Big lock between both men once again. Jimmy Uso now grabbing Ciampa by the back of the head, dropping him onto the turnbuckle there, and now trying to grab him once again. But Tommaso Ciampa saying no, going for a big back elbow, and now Tommaso Ciampa taking him to his corner, trying to go for a tag team maneuver here, and they get it in. And now what are they going to go for here? They're throwing Jimmy Uso to the rope there, and a big elbow drop between the DIY. And now Gargano now playing around, big drop kick on to Jimmy Uso there. Jimmy Uso really taking the brunt of the moves here, but Jimmy Uso not going to let that get to him. Jimmy Uso is going to do whatever it takes. Jimmy Uso is going to prove to the Tribal Chief what he can do, and a big hip toss into a big bump there onto Johnny Gargano. And now Jimmy Uso now grabbing Gargano and to bring him to his corner, and now both men trying to get a tag team maneuver here. I think he'll be able to successfully hit it, and now a big double shoulder tackle by the Bloodline, and going after the legs of Gargano there, and a big leg drop on Solo Sikoa. Johnny Gargano wisely rolling out of the ring. Now Solo Sikoa going after Tommaso Ciampa here. Now Solo Sikoa Solo Sikoa has that mentality of beating everybody and beating them to a pulp, and that's what Solo Sikoa's plan is going to be. Jimmy Uso that's a different mentality, knowing that Jey Uso is also here, and they've been having a bit of trouble lately, these two brothers, but they've been keeping away from each other smartly, because if they weren't keeping away from each other, who knows what would be going on. But a big move from Johnny Gargano to Jimmy Uso, taking him down once again. And while Johnny Gargano gets back into the ring, we're going on a commercial break here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. July 5th, Evolution will be our next pay-per-view. A custom pay-per-view that will have a custom ring and everything. Hope y'all are excited. It is time for the road to Evolution. Commercial break. We just saw the reveal of our next pay-per-view. Let me just take a quick second just to explain to you what exactly it is. So Evolution is going to be a custom pay-per-view that we are making from scratch, that we're going to provide in Universe Mode. As much as I would like to use the pay-per-views from WWE, I feel like it'd be more unique and more unique to do our own custom pay-per-view and make it one hell of a thing. It's gonna be a custom ring, custom everything, custom arena, custom stage, everywhere, anything. So it's gonna be very exciting to see what exactly the road to Evolution is gonna be like, and the road to Evolution the Evolution pay-per-view July 5th will feature the Queen's Crown Tournament Finals. So it's gonna be very, very exciting to find out who is gonna win the Queen's Crown and be crowned our next queen, or our first inaugural queen, and receive a contract for for the Women's World Championship, in that being Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair is our current Women's World Champion. But that contract, if whoever wins the finals, wins that match, they'll get a contract it's basically going to be like a Money in the Bank briefcase. Basically, whichever superstar wins that contract will have an opportunity to go for a match at any time, any place for the Women's World Championship. It's going to be very exciting. Big Samoan dropped by Solo Sikoa there. So it's going to be very exciting to see what Evolution is going to be like, what's going to lead to. Just wanted to try something new, try something custom, you know. So I thought, you know what? Why not test it out and see how y'all feel about it. So Evolution is going to be our next pay-per-view. So we're very excited. Y'all saw the commercial break just now, so I'm very excited to reveal that. It's going to be very exciting to see what exactly it's going to lead to. But anyways, now Tommaso Ciampa taking control of this match, taking down Solo Sikoa there. Solo Sikoa is being lifted up, and Solo Sikoa is no easy man to be lifted. But Tommaso Ciampa is going to take advantage of this match. Ciampa looks like he's going to go for a fairy tale's ending, but no! Solo Sikoa reverses it into a lockup here. And now Solo Sikoa getting taken to the rope. Tommaso Ciampa tagging in Johnny Gargano here. Because we're very excited to see what exactly this match is going to show, because this match has been amazing so far. Gargano and DIY has been taking control of this match. I mean, let me tell you, the Bloodline has been doing some damage, but the DIY has been in most control of this match. So it's only a matter of time. Like I said before, Bloodline is here for blood. Roman Reigns, if Roman Reigns is here, that means the entire Bloodline is here. So it's going to be very intriguing to see what's going to be going on between the Bloodline and everybody else in the locker room. But Johnny Gargano going after Solo Sikoa, a couple of back elbows, reversing it from Solo Sikoa, and a big lock between both men once again. Now grabbing him and dropping him down right on his back. Big move to Solo Sikoa there, but Johnny Gargano going for an elbow drop there onto Solo Sikoa. Now going for the pinfall. It's not going to be enough to take down Solo. No. Solo doesn't even give him a 1.5 count. Kicks out at 1. Solo Sikoa is showing the entire Bloodline is showing what they're capable of. They are showing that they are going to be the next big thing here in Universe Mode, and who knows? I mean, we already have one huge faction, and that being the Judgment Day. So it's going to be very competitive to get to that point to where they're considered the best faction or the most dangerous faction here in Universe Mode, because they haven't even had a Bloodline match yet. They haven't even had a match until today. So it's going to be exciting to see what Bloodline's gonna be able to show here. But Solo Sikoa going for the hot tag on Jimmy Uso. Tommaso Ciampa letting him get it done, letting him, you know what, I'm not gonna beat you down like this. But a big knee from Tommaso Ciampa taking down Jimmy Uso. He had that plan. He was ready to go for that huge knee onto Jimmy Uso there. And now Tommaso Ciampa stomping and scraping his foot on the face of Jimmy Uso. The disrespect that Tommaso Ciampa is showing to Jimmy right now. And now Johnny Gargano back in the ring. Johnny wrestling here. Johnny Gargano, if y'all haven't seen Johnny Gargano, he has had multiple matches here in Universe Mode, and every single time, whether he wins or loses, he always has one hell of a match. Johnny Gargano knows how to show off his skills and knows what to do in order to show what he can do. Because Gargano, I mean, let me tell you, I mean, I believe he was in the, I don't even remember, man. It's been so long since we've been able to record. But big Samoan spike by Solo. Is that going to be enough for Johnny Gargano to be taken down? No! Tommaso Ciampa kicks out. So Johnny Gargano, he was already great. And just imagine now that he has a tag team partner, that they are back together again. They were one hell of a tag team back in NXT. But now that they're here on Raw, it's going to be very exciting to see what they can show here in Universe Mode. And Johnny Gargano, he's already good. Tommaso Ciampa, this is only his first match that we've seen of Tommaso Ciampa in. So it's going to be exciting to see what the team of DIY will be able to show here in Universe Mode. But big lock between Jimmy Uso and Johnny Gargano once again. Now Jimmy Uso grabbing Gargano and bringing him to the corner there, busting Gargano open there. I saw the screen go red there, and but reversing the move with a big elbow onto Jimmy Uso. But now Jimmy Uso not playing around, grabbing him to the corner once again, trying to get yet another tag team maneuver onto Johnny Gargano, trying to put in all that damage. Both these men starting to take control of this match. And now Gargano taking a big move there, now rolling wisely out of the ring. Wise man Paul Heyman out there just staring like, haha, that's how it's going to be. The Bloodline is here to prove what they can do. They are here to show that they're out for blood. Tommaso Ciampa a bit dazed on the inside. Solo Sikoa got after Tommaso Ciampa there, but big lock between Sikoa and Gargano. Now Gargano getting out of it with a big right hand, and now a big Hurricane Rana off the second rope onto Solo Sikoa there. Is that going to take Sikoa down? 1, 2, no, not even 1.5. Once again, Solo Sikoa is showing how beefy it is. He is showing what he can do. Solo Sikoa, he is a beefy guy. He is no easy guy to face in a match. Solo Sikoa, he's very well known for his time back in NXT. When he made his first ever debut in NXT, he was one hell of a fighter, and he was actually former North American champion here in Universe Mode, and not in Universe Mode, but in WWE in general. But Solo Sikoa, he has what it takes to become the best. But now that he has a whole faction behind him, or not, I wouldn't say, well, yeah, behind him, Solo Sikoa has an even better shot at becoming the best. And Solo Sikoa, even though he doesn't care that much, he's really just a not special counsel, but he is Roman Reigns' right-hand man here in Universe Mode in the Bloodline. Whenever Roman Reigns is not here, Solo Sikoa is in charge. And now Tommaso Ciampa going to the corner here, going for a big move, going for a huge knee onto Solo Sikoa here. Oh man, both these teams are putting on a banger of a match here. It's going to be very, very exciting to see how much further they're going to be able to get into this match. This is already about 12 minutes here in this episode. Johnny Gargano picking up Solo Sikoa once again over a huge couple of chops onto Solo Sikoa here. Johnny Gargano, he is showing why he is Johnny Wrestling. He is showing why he's at the point that he's at. And like I said before, now that he has Tommaso Ciampa by his side at all times, it's only going to be time will only tell how much further both these men can get now that they have each other's back. But Solo Sikoa not letting that get to him, taking Tommaso Ciampa out, dropping him on his back there. Now Sikoa playing it smart, tagging in his tag team partner Jimmy Uso here. This is one of the big things about tag team matches. You always want to tag in the freshest man in the match, because if they can keep the match going, there's a very high probability that you could potentially win the match, because you know you have that chemistry, you know how to work. And a big move by Jimmy Uso there onto the corner onto Tommaso Ciampa. And Jimmy Uso now going for the pin here, but Johnny Gargano says no and breaks it up. But like I was saying, tagging your partner in times of need will get you through a match like this, especially if you want to get far in this tag team division. You need to know how to work together. You need to know when one or the other is ready to go and fresh in order to keep on going in the match. Because if you don't, that's just going to only lead to your downfall in any tag team match. Now Tommaso Ciampa on the outside, showing off to the crowd getting rowdy up in here, on the side of the DIY, and Solo Sikoa not taking it down. Big Uranagi from Solo Sikoa onto Tommaso Ciampa on the outside of the ring. Solo Sikoa looking to go after Johnny Gargano, but decided not to. Now going after Tommaso Ciampa once again. Both these men are the legal man here in the match, so it makes sense that they're going after each other. But Tommaso Ciampa trying to get a little bit amped up on the outside. Now joining Sikoa back in the ring, but no, Jimmy Uso says no, bringing him back down. But now throwing Ciampa back into the ring here. And now Gargano a little bit dazed after the move that Solo Sikoa was able to pull off on him. And now Tommaso Ciampa taking Solo Sikoa into the corner. Tommaso Ciampa trying to think about what to do next, grabbing him, but Solo Sikoa says no, not giving enough time. And a big spinning kick onto Tommaso Ciampa. And now Solo Sikoa going back on the outside. What's he going to go for here? He's going after Tommaso Ciampa once again. No, not going after Johnny Gargano. He doesn't know who to go after. Solo Sikoa, he's going to go after Johnny Gargano, it seems like, telling him, no, I ain't going to let him get a tag. Even if Tommaso Ciampa wanted to get a tag there, I don't think he would have been able to, especially with how far away he was from Gargano. But Ciampa saving Gargano from Jimmy Uso there. Now taking down Jimmy Uso. Both men working together to take out Jimmy Uso here. Jimmy Uso has really been taking the brunt of the moves here in this match. And Solo Sikoa has just been the shield, really. But Solo Sikoa also been taking a good chunk of moves. And now Solo Sikoa getting thrown onto the outside of the ring. A big right elbow. Or right forearm, big DDT from the middle rope there. And Tommaso Ciampa going for the pin here. It's not going to take down Solo Sikoa. Tommaso Ciampa went for the pin that was not able to get it. And the crowd chanting tag team wrestling as they should, because this is one banger of a match that they're putting on here on Raw. One hell of a way to come back after a much needed break from Universe Mode. So it is one hell of a match here. We still do have one more match left in the episode, and that's gonna be the second preliminary match quarterfinal match for the Queen's Crown tournament, and when Liv Morgan goes one-on-one with Roxanne Perez, I believe. I could be very well wrong. But Solo Sikoa going for the pin here. Is that going to be enough to take down? No. Gargano kicks out at 2.5. Gargano starting to feel it now. Gargano trying to get back up, but Solo Sikoa saying no, grabbing him once again with a good couple of right hands onto Gargano. Oh man, Gargano really starting to take the heat here. And now Solo Sikoa going for that bear claw onto the right shoulder of Gargano. You do not want to take a bear claw because that hurts. That hurts like hell. You do not want to take that move. But Solo Sikoa going back on the outside. What's Solo Sikoa trying to plan here? I think Solo just needed a quick breather, talking to Paul Heyman a little bit, thinking about, hey, what should I do? What does Tribal Chief want me to do? Does he want me to take care of business or what? But Solo Sikoa now staring daggers at Gargano. Gargano taking out Jimmy Uso. Now big lock between both men once again. And Solo Sikoa bumping into the ref because that's always has to happen, man. In a bloodline match, there's always going to be something going on with the ref. And now Solo Sikoa, big Uranagi once again onto Johnny Gargano. And now Solo Sikoa setting up for his finishing maneuver here for a Samoan spike. Is he going to be able to hit it? No, he's going for a... No, he's trying to go for another Uranagi, but no. Gargano gets out of it and drops him. In 3, 2, 1, drops him. Solo Sikoa now starting to take the heat here. Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline, putting on one hell of a match here. Both these teams putting one hell of a match here in this welcome back. Excuse me, welcome back. I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. But in this episode back in Universe Mode. But now Tommaso Ciampa rolling out of the ring. Solo Sikoa now taking a breather, tagging in Jimmy Uso. And now Jimmy Uso trying to go for both men colliding there for a second. And now Jimmy Uso trying to go for a DDT, but Tommaso Ciampa gets out of it like it's nothing. And now Ciampa grabbing Jimmy once again, trying to get him into his corner, but Jimmy Uso is able to get out of it. Big couple of back elbows onto the gut of Tommaso Ciampa. Now throwing Ciampa onto the ropes here, and now a big Samoan drop, but no, Ciampa gets out of it. And now going for a leapfrog there. What's he going to go for? A big drop down. And now trying to go for a back elbow, but barely misses. And Jimmy Uso using the ropes to his advantage, having the ropes hold him so he doesn't collide with Ciampa here. But now Jimmy Uso stomping all on the face of Tommaso Ciampa. Going for a good couple of right hands onto Tommaso Ciampa here. Oh man, the crowd is behind Jimmy Uso right now. And now Tommaso Ciampa now busted open. Like I said before, the Bloodline, they are here for blood. They're gonna bust everybody open if they have to in order to make it to the top of the tag team division. Jimmy Uso now tagging him his tag team partner in Solo Sikoa. And what are they gonna go for here? I guess you can say this is a version of the 1D, if you have to say. Big power bomb onto Ciampa there. Is that gonna be enough to take out Ciampa? 1, 2. No. Ciampa kicks out right before Gargano could break it up. Both DIY, they're putting one hell of a match. Oh my god, I can't imagine how they still have this much energy in this match. But I mean, hey, DIY is showing what they can do, and Jimmy getting a cheap shot there, and taking down Solo Sikoa with a big knee. Ciampa getting the tag onto Gargano. Both these men are busted open, but they're still putting on one hell of a fight. And Johnny Gargano just staring daggers at Solo Sikoa, and now waiting for him to get back up, throwing him into the corner here. And our Gargano going for a big left hand. What's he going to go for? Another left hand. And now Johnny Gargano picking up. What goes up must come down, dropping him on the middle turnbuckle. Oh man, is that going to be able to take out Solo Sikoa? No, but Jimmy breaks it up right before the ref can hit 2. And now Gargano getting the tag on the Ciampa here. Like I'm telling you, this team, they have such good chemistry. They know how to work together. This is the first time that the Bloodline has actually worked as a unit here in Universe Mode. So it's intriguing to see that they don't have as much chemistry as you thought they would. Gargano and Ciampa are the ones with the most chemistry, and that's what's going to get them in this match. A big Samoan spike onto Tommaso Ciampa. Oh man, referee had a count of 3, and now Solo Sikoa, he doesn't even care about the match. Solo Sikoa just throwing Ciampa all over. Solo Sikoa is just going to do whatever it takes to break his enemies. And man, oh man, dude. And now both men working together to take down Ciampa. Referee had a count of 7. Jimmy and Solo showing what they can do. Solo Sikoa will go for a count out win here. Referee at a count of 9. Oh my goodness. on, and Solo Sikoa takes down the referee. Trying to go for a kick on the Gargano, but takes down the referee, but I guess that works out in DIY's favor. Now that Tommaso Ciampa is able to get back into the ring, that could have been a big screw up on Solo Sikoa's part. But Solo Sikoa still going to take control, grabbing his wrist there, taking him down with a big leg drop. Referee getting back up. Oh man, referee didn't see anything else going on, but Tommaso Ciampa was able to get back into the ring. And now Solo Sikoa taking down Ciampa. Oh man, Gargano and Ciampa, they are really feeling it now. Solo Sikoa, Gargano trying to ask for a tag there, but he can't really do much with Ciampa outside of the ring. But now Solo Sikoa going after Johnny Gargano. I'm telling you, Solo Sikoa, all he has is pain in his mind. All he cares about is giving his opponents pain. And now big move by Tommaso Ciampa. And now Ciampa taking down Jimmy Uso. Gargano a bit dazed. And now Tommaso Ciampa telling Solo Sikoa to get the hell up. I ain't done with you. And now Tommaso Ciampa going for a big suicide dive, but no. Solo Sikoa's able to sweep him off the air there. Solo Sikoa getting kicked in the gut by Gargano, by Ciampa, and a big double knee to the back of Solo Sikoa. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, they're showing what they can do. Now they're showing their aggression here in this match. Ciampa, I don't know how I can get these people mixed up, but Ciampa throwing Solo Sikoa into the steel steps there, and I went for a big kick. And now Jimmy Uso trying to help out his brother here, and now taken down with a big Uranagi by Solo Sikoa. Oh man, these tag team matches, man. Trying to commentate these tag team matches are hard, man. Especially with how long they can run. Oh, dude, like I do apologize about my comments. I know it's not the best, but the Samoan Spike, but no! Solo Sikoa, Johnny Gargano is able to get out of it. Big lockup between both men. And Ciampa a little bit dazed, trying to get back up, find out where he's at. And Solo Sikoa taking down Johnny Gargano. Not even paying attention to the legal man here. Solo Sikoa. Referee at a count of 4. Ciampa getting tossed onto the ground once again. What's going to go on? What's going to happen here? Johnny Gargano taking the hit here. Solo Sikoa, he doesn't care about this match. He really doesn't. All he cares about is hurting his opponent. It seems like. I'm telling you, Solo Sikoa, he has that bloodthirst in him, and that's what he wants. And a big super kick by Jimmy Uso. Another super kick to the back of the head is not going to be enough to take down Tommaso Ciampa. 1, 2, 3. The Bloodline wins this match. The Bloodline showing off, having one hell of a debut match here in Universe Mode. A big congrats to the Bloodline for winning this match. Roman Reigns doing Roman Reigns proud. It's going to be exciting to see what Roman Reigns is going to have to say about the Bloodline. Now that the Bloodline is starting to come after everybody in that locker room. The Bloodline is here, and they are here to stay. Who is going to be their next victims? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Last episode at Backlash, I proved once again why I am the rightful Intercontinental Champion. I faced JD McDonough in a Hell in a Cell match, and I emerged victorious. JD, you wanted to test me, to push me to my limits, but in the end, it was you who couldn't withstand the intensity of the battle. The Judgment Day may have been looming over my title reign, but after last night, I put that chapter to bed once and for all. What the? That's Bobby Lashley. What's going through his mind staring at Finn Balor like that? Next up in the Queen's Crown Tournament, Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega go one-on-one to determine who's going to the semifinals with Gigi Dolin. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the main event of the episode. Oh man, we got Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega in the quarterfinals to determine who's going to be going to the semifinals to face off against Gigi Dolin. We still got 2 more quarterfinal matches after this one that's going to take place on the next episode of Raw. And whoever wins those matches will be going one-on-one with each other. And then whoever wins those, I mean, they'll end up going one-on-one in the not in the finals, but whoever wins those semifinal matches, they will move up to the finals, and that match will take place at the upcoming pay-per-view on July 5th at Evolution. If y'all didn't see the commercial break from earlier, we announced the newest pay-per-view that's going to be added to this Universe Mode. It's going to be called Evolution. Liv Morgan, former women's tag team champion, is here, and she's facing off against Zelina Vega, who's for the first time making her debut here on Universe Mode. She's been on the roster for a while. She's been signed for a while, but she has not made an appearance until this episode, until now. And she, if y'all don't know about her past, she is a former queen, not in Universe Mode, but in WWE history. She is a former queen. She's actually the inaugural queen in WWE. But is she going to be the inaugural queen in Universe Mode? That's going to be the question. If she can win this match against former women's tag champion Liv Morgan, she could very well move up to the finals and win that crown and get a title shot at any time, any place. But Zelina Vega, she is here, and she is here to show what she can do. When you think about Zelina Vega, you think about her as an underdog because of how small she is. But just even though she's small, that doesn't mean she's weak. She has speed. She does have strength on her side, so she knows how to maneuver around those very, very well. And we're about to see that here in a little bit. But Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega starting out. Zelina Vega already starting off strong with the Hurricane Rana onto Liv Morgan, taking her down, and Liv Morgan getting thrown into the rope. No. Zelina Vega juked her and then decided to give her a back elbow instead, and then giving her a big back drop onto the mat there. Not back drop, but didn't drop, just like a senton kind of onto Liv Morgan. Now going for a couple of kicks. Zelina Vega, she's putting in that work. Zelina Vega, she needs to show what she can do, because people have said that she can't do what she's claimed to do because of how small she is. But Zelina Vega, she can do very much. Like, look at this. Look at how well she's doing against Liv Morgan already. Zelina Vega putting in that work. She's trying to prove that she can become the first ever queen here in Universe Mode and get that title shot anytime, any place against Charlotte Flair. Zelina Vega taking control of this match, but Liv Morgan now starting to take control, giving her a big kick, giving her a big chop, and now Liv Morgan taking her down with the Bulldog. Liv Morgan now taking control over this match. Liv Morgan giving Zelina Vega a good kick to the back there, and Liv Morgan now picking up Zelina Vega and dropping her, hitting the ropes and using her legs to her advantage, dropping her with the head scissor there. And now Liv Morgan, big stomp on Zelina Vega, another stomp. Liv Morgan, she's going to show what she can do, because Liv Morgan, she lost her tag team championship against Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade back at Backlash, which is very surprising. I did not expect the underdog team, quote unquote, to be able to beat the women's tag team champions at Backlash, and they did. Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade, they showed that they are strong enough and they are willing to do whatever it takes to become champions, and that's what they did, because currently they are our women's tag team champions. But Liv Morgan, she's going to show what she can do. I mean, Raquel Rodriguez, she's going to be doing her own things. Liv Morgan doing her own thing. So it's kind of like thinking about this team kind of splitting, big code breaker there from the middle turnbuckle. And now Liv Morgan trying to go for a pin. Is that going to be it for Zelina Vega here in this match too? And no, because Zelina Vega kicks out, showing that tenacity that she has in order to get to the top. And Liv Morgan picking her up right away. And Liv Morgan starting her with a bit of oblivion out of nowhere. No, that can't be it for Zelina Vega. This is her debut match here. Come on. No. Oh, Liv Morgan. She is going to the semi-finals of the Queen's Crown Tournament. Let's give it up for Liv Morgan, former women's tag team champion. She is going to the semi-finals. A big congratulations to Liv Morgan. Vega Tate back in the ring. What the hell is she doing? A big drop kick on Liv Morgan? She literally just lost this match clean, and she's taking out her anger onto Liv Morgan, going with a big code breaker. Oh my god, Liv Morgan rolling out. Zelina Vega making a statement here on her debut match in Universe Mode. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, revealed earlier on the episode, our next pay-per-view will be WWE Universe Evolution, releasing July 5th, 2024. We do not have a location yet, but we will have one shortly. We will make that announcement soon. If you like this episode, hit that like button, comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, become royalty today. We'd love to have you in the community, and we can't wait to see y'all in the next episode of Universe Mode.